Here's a quick video showing how you could configure a free trial. So if you've got the snapshot, you would go into, well, actually, before you go into workflows, you would want to go into your settings. So just to show you what that looks like, it'd be, go back. Okay, there it is. Go into the little gear icon, and you'd want to scroll down to trial configurations. If there's a certain trial that you want to enable to book through HighLevel, and if you already have it booked in Mindbody, that's fine. You might see that here, like this one is small group training free trial. But if you don't, you can select the same one in both cases. This side just triggers a tag that would be trial started and be trial started if they purchase or order one of these trials in Mindbody, and this side would do the same thing. If you book it through HighLevel, we give you a webhook that you can use. So let's find that small group training free trial. That's set. If you check this box, it will send the automated Mindbody welcome email, which gives them a chance to set their password. I generally recommend you do this. There's not a good reason not to. Custom price would let you, if it was not a free trial, if it was a paid trial, it lets you set a dynamic price that's lower than that. So that could be, if it's a $50 trial, you can change this to 30 or whatever. But since this is free, that doesn't apply. So now you've got this set. All you need to do is grab the URL. So we've copied the webhook, and now you can go back into your workflows and go into the capture lead folder, and then you can look for a trial lead. Okay, so in this case, click that, and the trigger would be an opt-in form. You could use one of the ones from this snapshot, or you can use one that you already have. It doesn't matter as long as you set it in here and it triggers this workflow. Then it will come down, and eventually you'll see a webhook. It's up to you. This is a little more complex, but we give you the option and show you this example so you can see how this would be done if you ask them to check a box to sign a waiver or not. So let's keep it simple. We'll say no waiver, and then this is where you would place the webhook. So this action, this webhook step, simply adds that trial. If the contact is not in Mindbody yet, it will add the contact, which would be the case, I guess, typically. And it will show that they've purchased that trial at a cost of $0 as a cash transaction. If it was not free, it would show the purchase amount as a cash transaction. So you just plug that here, save it, save, publish, and save your workflow. And that will have the effect of pushing that trial to Mindbody. A couple other things you might want to look at is make sure if you want to have them book, well, actually, just to show you what's available to you in the snapshot, you could go to sites. You can go under attract, and there should be an example. Here it is, to capture a trial. So you could use this form. This form is, or this landing page. This landing page will be using a form. So you can see there are several options, but here's one for a trial if they just want to opt into a trial. All right, so you have these assets available to you if you want to use them. Again, you can change them to whatever you want if you have something existing. And then if you want to give them the step, going back to the funnels, you can add a step to have them book into a class. So in this case, after they filled out the form to get the trial, you could send them, instead of a thank you page, you could send them to a page where they can book a class, which would happen here. And then if you do that, you want to make sure you've got your your calendar sync. That's not the main purpose of this video, but I'll just show you where that is. So that would be here, and you would want to make sure you've got a calendar synced between HighLevel and Mindbody, which is not done yet here, but that would be a step that needs to happen. All right, thanks.